Well, joining us now is one of the country's newest MPs, Eleanor Smith, voted in at Wolverhampton South West. A very good evening to you and congratulations.
Thank you.
Have you had any sleep?
2 hours.
Oh, wow. You sort of came in on a majority left behind of 800. You got it up to what, 2,000?
Over 2,000.
How did you manage that?
The manifesto was a good manifesto that Jeremy Corbyn did. People believed in it. And I also did it through the community as well, going out there, knocking on doors, going in the parks, balloons, at the schools. I was there everywhere, and even in the little city centre as well.
Of course, you're a nurse.
I am.
From that, I would gauge that there's not much doubt what your main focus of attention will be.
It was about the NHS. As a nurse working in the NHS, I can see the demise of what the Tory government have done, and I was able to articulate that to the constituency as well. But a lot of them were experiencing it anyway, so
yeah,
that wasn't too hard.
you talk about what the Tories have done to the NHS, but in fact, they were going to throw in as much money as the Labour Party. And bearing in mind that you're not actually in power, what can you do?
We can make sure that they do that, if that's what they're saying, because this is what they've promised us before, and it never actually came true. So if they're saying they're going to do it, I will make sure and hold them to account to that.
Amid all the celebrations, of course, Jeremy Corbyn hasn't actually won this election. What do you make of that? I mean, where do we go from here?
Well, what he's done, he's increased it, and I've heard that in the last 20 years, that's the first time we've ever had an increase. So as far as I'm concerned, Jeremy Corbyn's done a fantastic job.
What do you think about the Tory situation and the fact that they're getting help from the DUP? I mean, do you feel Theresa May should go?
That's up to the Tory party. That's not me to say who they should pick their leaders. That's, as I said before, Jeremy's done a good job. The Tories will need to look at themselves again and see why the people didn't go to them. Their manifesto was something that they need to look at.
So what is the first thing that you're going to do now?
I'm looking at two things in the area. There's a lot of homelessness, which I know is everywhere else in the different cities, and also youth unemployment is quite high in Wolverhampton, so those are the two main areas that I want to concentrate on.
And what happens with your proper job, your original job, your nursing job?
I know, I haven't as yet, but I'll have to give in my resignation, as they say, and I haven't done that yet, but it will be on Monday.
And are you ready for the cut and thrust of politics? It can be a very dirty business.
Yeah, I'm a trade union, so I kind of understand that.
You actually were the first female black president of your union.
I was of Unison as well, so yeah. And they've been very supportive in this campaign.
Eleanor Smith, thanks very much.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Well, we'll have more on the election results here in the Midlands later, but you can read more about it all on the BBC News website.